Hello, hello, hello. Oh god, that took so long. I'm so sorry. Hey, we're here. Where's my headset? Okay, we're good now. Everything's fine. It's great. How are all of you? There's so much chat to catch up on. Kaiju, thank you so much for the resub. 59 months. That's almost 5 years. That's insane. That's insane. But Flashfire pointing out the important thing of being 10 months shy of 69. I should figure out a funny thing for that to be. Oh my goodness. Sassy with your resub, thank you. I can't hear it right now, but it's good. I'm scrolling, everything's good. Okay, let's see, I came in chat at a weird time. Yeah, is there ever a not weird time to come into this chat? Like, let's be real. Something is catching on my hair and pulling. It's fine. To be fair, it's always a weird time. There we go. I caught up. All right, we got it. We're good. We're good. Oh boy. All right. All right. Hey, y'all, with the quotes, somebody should try quote 317 because it didn't get added in real time, but it was so good that I had put a stream marker in and I found it when I was doing archives the other day. So 317 is a good one. That's a good one. I just, in my nose, like, got a good solid whiff of the whiskey and it just attacked all my nose bits. I don't know what that means. Joe's already redeeming a stretch. Really? Okay, we can go ahead and do it. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. So we got Sassy. I don't have anything clever for 58 months. I have brought dishonor to our family. There can't be something clever for every number, because then none of them would be clever anymore. The poor times definitely knows. Oh, fucking real. Let's see. Shade. So I don't know what that means, and I'm afraid to ask more. My tattoo bubble popped, and I don't know where. What does that mean? There's this is just gonna be a weird night across the board, isn't it? Because like my distraction brain has been real strong. And focus hasn't been great. And I was like, cool, I'm probably gonna tangent on stories a whole bunch. Especially because I think we're gonna do Scout's Memories puzzles first before we start the actual next thing. File. Case. Yes, case, that's what I wanted. That's the word I wanted. It's fine. You like my one fingernail that doesn't have nail polish on it anymore? That's a good indicator of kind of like how my brain is. That sounded more ominous than it should. My nail polish will chip really easily. That happens. I at this point am an artist. The fact that I bothered to paint my nails was kind of absurd. But I like how it looks for the first like 4 hours it's done before it starts chipping and like getting faded at the very edge and all that stuff. Someday I'll figure out how to make it last longer without using gel. But when I have nail polish and then one finger is naked, that tells you that I was having a hard time focusing. And so what I started doing was just picking and peeling all the nail polish off. So the fact that it's only one finger is actually pretty good. That's not bad. It's when you start getting to be like, cool, like only this finger and like this pinky are still on, then you know it's not been great. Shades, I mean sunglasses. Okay, that helps a little bit because I played too much Hades, and so I was just thinking of those ghosts, and I was like, what does this mean? That's better. Oh, I didn't put my tiara on. Guys, I'm a fucking failure. What's happening? Is it this? Yeah, it's this one. We gotta fix that. Let's see. Okay, Joe's saying I got a tattoo today, and I have the clear bandage thing. And there was a bubble in the bandage, and the bubble's gone. Okay, is that... I've never had... okay. So I don't know what this means still, because for the tattoos that I've gotten, mine never got covered by a bandage. It got saran wrapped for like, I think it was like 3 hours, and then after that, it was like, okay, cool, let it breathe. Which I know is one of those things that like every tattoo artist has a different philosophy on what the appropriate level of keep it covered, keep it open to air, whatever is. So I've never had that, so I don't know what that means. Anyways, we're gonna do Murder by Numbers, and we're gonna start with Scout's Memories, and just do some good old murder puzzles, because why not? Oh, I have multiple. I make it sound like it's a lot. I have 2. I have the D&D one on my ankle, and I've had a Zelda one for like 10 years. So, God, yeah, like 10 years. Son of a bitch. That's wild. Anyways. Hypoderm is great for tattoos, traps your plasma against it, and keeps it naturally hydrated. Sure. Whatever works. I've literally never heard of that. But that's fine. It's one of those things. So tattoos are funny because people are like, oh my god, once you get one, like, you're just, like, addicted. And it's like, I totally meant, like, I got the one, and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to do another one. And then I got the D&D one. And that was the summer before the Panini started. I haven't had the itch since then. I was like, no, I'm good. I think I'm good on the tattoo front. I don't know, bug just didn't bite me. Move after 3 days, and generally the healing process is fully complete by then. Oh, weird. That's wild. Yeah. Oh, let's see other fun things. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the one fun thing yet, so I won't do that. Fun thing I know I can talk about is, hey, there's a new Dice Shop update tomorrow. So, preview is currently up on the website under the shiny new Coming Soon tab. So that's everything that's going to be up tomorrow. Like the last several times, Twitch subs will get early access. Public drop is at 2 p.m. Central, so everybody with that shiny sub, make sure you're connected to Discord, because I dropped the password for the site in the Long Dog Dice channel on the Discord, and so you get an hour heads up. And there's also tomorrow there is going to be a listing that is just for you guys. I posted it earlier in the channel, and it'll be one of those things that it'll be available for you guys, and if none of you guys get it, the listing will come down, and I'll just save those dice for yet to be decided thing in the future at some point. I don't know. Oh, good, he's here. All right. I didn't want to ruin anything by jumping the gun. So, cryptic question, Wartburg. Can I talk about the war? That's to everyone else is like, what the fuck? Can I talk about that arrangement that we have made? Yo, Villain, what's up? Gotta build that hype. All right, cool. Next weekend is the annual Cure for Crohn's stream that Wartburg organizes every year. What is this? Is this year 5 now? I've been very honored to be a part of it for, I think there was 1 year I missed. Maybe 2, I can't remember. I don't know. I try to be a part of it every year that I can. Sometimes things are just fucking buck wild. I just assume Jen is involved in a war every other day. You know what? Yeah. Fair. But I am doing it again this year. So it is going to be next weekend. My slot will be on Sunday. The exact time might still be, we're still locking in schedule stuff, but it's definitely happening. There's a bunch of great streamers who are going to be a part of it. It's going to be great. Raising money for the, what is it, the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, I think is the full official title. Wartburg has a number of really cool raffle prizes that are going to be up for grabs for donations. I have added something to that pot as well. So there's that. But the super, technically it was streamed in 4, but we're actually on my stream in the 1 year. That's what it was. I was like, I feel like it's 3, but I also feel like it's 4. There we go. So It's been a while since I've given you guys an incentive to make me suffer on stream for in the name of charity. So here's what we're doing. Is during my slot, I couldn't decide which of two things I wanted to do, so I'm letting y'all pick. And there's two very different flavors of suffering happening here. So the way we're doing it, and I don't remember which direction we decided. Hold on, let me pull up so I can get it correct. But what we're gonna do is when the Crone Stream shenanigans wrap on Saturday night, the donation total is going to determine which of the two things that I play. It's gonna be whatever the total is rounded to the nearest dollar. If it is odd, let's see, I want to make sure I get it right. There we go. Let's see. If it is even, I'm going to play an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I get to stumble my way through a game that I used to know incredibly well, know slightly less well now, and nothing will be where it's supposed to be. So that's if the donation total is even. If it's odd, I'll play the other Zelda CDI game. We did Wand of Gamelon before, so that makes it Faces of Evil. So, donation total, odd, Faces of Evil. Even, it's randomizer. I figured out how to get all that stuff installed, and I turned it on long enough to make sure it worked yesterday, and so as soon as I saw it worked, I was like, alright, here we go. So, yeah, either way, big suffering. Like, major suffering. It's just a matter of two very different flavors of it. It'll be great. So y'all have to just keep an eye on all the streams on Saturday and what that donation total is, and make sure that by the time we wrap up, that last digit is where you want it to be to make me suffer in a particular way on Sunday. And then we'll have at it. So, and then whichever one doesn't happen, like, maybe we'll hold on to that for some other future incentive-y thing, maybe. Be like, all right, well, if you guys want it that bad, you can make this other thing happen too. We'll see. But the only way to guarantee one of them is to get those donations in. So, yeah, Sassy, I got a better idea. I mean, we could still do that. I should teach you how to install randomizer, and we should both blindly race randomizer. Actually, I started saying that, and it sounded awful. Awful, just like immediately. So, anyways, it'll be great. So yeah, I threw a prize into the ring, and y'all get to choose which flavor of Zelda suffering I get to experience next Sunday. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. There's gonna be a lot of yelling in both cases. For sure. Like, can guarantee. CDI offers just as much chaos. I don't think it's chaos, though. Like, there's the chaos of I need to get into this cave, and I know how I'm supposed to, but I can't. And then there's the CDI where it's just bad. It's just bad? So, you know. What are charity streams for if not to see your friends suffer? Exactly. Like, there's a reason those are very successful. So it's just, for me, it's emotional suffering, and other people are, you know, all about the physical suffering. It's great. But anyways, now that we've kind of talked about that, we're gonna do some murder game. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go into Scout's Memories, because we did all the case 1s. We've unlocked all the case 2s. So we're gonna do these real quick. How many? There were 12 here. There's 17 here. Fuck, we might just be doing just these tonight. I don't know. Especially because the stream started so late. Sorry about that, by the way. I had some things that I had to take care of. And they just took longer than I thought. We're actually starting off with a 10 by 10. That's pretty good. Anyways, to a certain degree, 2, 3, 4. To a certain degree, I can, like, kind of talk while I do these. So if anybody's got anything, if anybody's got anything they want to talk about or ask about, well, we could do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. No? How dare you? I'm trying to think if I've got anything else, just myself. I've been working on a bunch of dice. So I have the shop update that's happening tomorrow. And then I already have some of the pictures done for sets that'll be up for the next one. I say sets. That was incorrect. The singles. I'll have some just like... I have a bunch of just random D20s that somehow occurred. Some of them were from tests that didn't either quite do what I wanted them to or did do exactly what they needed to. But then I needed to cast the full set and I wanted to make sure like that it completely matched. So I just made a new... So I just... For the test, when I do test a concept or test a pigment, I'll usually make either just a D6 or just a D20 just to see how it behaves. And so sometimes I'll be like, cool, this D20 worked. Now I'm going to cast the full set. And I want to make sure it is exactly the same shade. So I'll cast the whole set so that original test one will still be just hanging out. So I have a couple like that I was like, oh, they're still very good. They just got left behind, which makes it sound really sad. I feel a little bad now. So I'm going to have some of those in the next one. So I started taking some pictures, which is like my least favorite thing to do from the whole fucking process. Okay, so this has to be a 1. So I was very proud of myself for starting that. You gotta be a 3. You gotta be there. So, and then I have some sets that I already do have done that I know will be in the next update. I felt like they all went together and they're not all done yet. So I was like, cool, I'll save these for the next one. So I can do like all of them that kind of look like they sort of go together all at one time. So yeah, so I've already got a couple of things, which is very exciting. And then I have a bunch of other things that are already polished that just need paint. And then I have a bunch of things that are ready to polish. So we'll get there. What is the proper way to open a banana? What? Okay, I missed a lot of shit. Not as much as I thought I did. Okay, so Joe got a surfing Pikachu tattoo. Okay. Oh, today was Friday the 13th. Fuck, that explains so much. What is the best brand of guacamole? I don't know how to answer that, because I don't buy guacamole. I either get it at a restaurant or I make it. Yeah, there we go, Joe. There are brands of guacamole. People don't just make it. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't... The idea of buying guacamole, I don't think has occurred to me. Yeah, what is the proper way to open a banana? I know that you're supposed to open it from the not stem side, which Sassy says. But I've never successfully, like, oh, if you do that, then it won't have the little strings. The only times I have attempted this method of opening a banana, it has mostly not worked and still had the strings, so I was like, I feel lied to. This is some bullshit. So, there you go. 3, okay. You're a 1, you can't be there. Okay. Got it. Fucking nailed it. Bum, bum, bum. Joe, I do have to say, I'm very glad to hear that the tattoo you got was not Gizmo as Gandalf the Grey, because I really didn't know how realistic that threat was when it happened on Twitter. I really didn't know. I've been terrified of this since that interaction happened. And so when you're like, I'm getting a tattoo, I was like, oh no. What's it gonna be? No, okay. You're the 1, you're there. Pinch it splits. I mean, like, you say that. Like, you say it, and you're just like, oh, just pinch it, and it splits. And it was like, but it didn't, though. It, like, didn't. I had a student do a thing today. Uh-oh, I'm afraid to find what that is. Hey! Banana, thank you! For that 21 months. Super appreciate it. The fact that I mentioned it to the artist today and she got really excited when I showed her the pic. Oh no, that's a little scary. It's more than a little scary. It's more than a little scary. It's also horrifying because you do have the original. You don't just have the picture of the picture. They could just straight up. I could just straight up just transfer that. Oh boy. I shouldn't have given you that. There's a lot of yelling about bananas in the chat now. I gotta pay attention to what is happening here. Year 4, no, yes, there. Yeah. Yeah? A flashlight? Oh, a stage light. I was pretty close. That makes more sense. I was like, a flashlight didn't feel right because of what was happening back here, but like this part felt flashlighty. Stage light, that works. Sassy, you just scared the shit out of me. And I can't elaborate, but now that I've said that, I think you can figure out why. You saying, did I miss things in Discord made me panic. My biggest fear when sending any message anywhere from my phone is like if I'm doing something on Twitter and it's like, am I signed into the correct account? Am I tweeting this from the right account? And then on Discord, it's like, am I in the right channel? Am I saying things in the right places? Oh no. Okay, we got a stage light. Great. Student snaps a banana and have to open it. What? That is the weirdest power move. Okay, 1 blank, 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 blank. Oh, sweet. This just goes straight across. I love it. Okay, anyways. Think about snapping. Just snap. Okay, you snap the banana in half. So that's gotta be. I think if you can actually snap a banana in half, I think it's. I don't think it's the correct. It's not the correct ripeness to eat. I feel like that's too firm for it to be that solid. I need to move these buttons around. Okay. 6, 1 blank, 1, 2. Is it 1, 2, 3, 9? Oh yeah, this is gonna be all of them. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about actual bananas. I feel like I need to clarify that. We're not gonna like break you over my knee or anything. Words are hard. I got distracted again. I have a picture. Let me block her face and then I'll post it. Please do. Please do. Like, did she do it? Did she do it in that kind of way where she was, like, proving a point? Like, someone was like, you can't? And she was like, watch me? Or did she do it so casually, like, this is clearly how she does it all the time? Like, I feel like this is an important clarification on what happened. Did I? I might have just absentmindedly made an assumption I shouldn't have. But I don't know anymore. So we're just gonna go with it for now and hope I didn't just fuck myself. 3 blank 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has to be that. 3 blank 1. Yeah, okay, yeah. Cool. Ba-da-ba-dum. There's a lot happening. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. I don't even know. I am so derailed by the idea that someone just snapped this banana open. Just, like, no big deal. Just like, yeah. That's how you eat bananas. That's what you do. Shoot it casually. Oh my god! Also, I feel like the stream delay is buck wild. Because I thought it was weird when Sassy was like a minute behind or worse. But that was also very behind. So now I kind of think maybe there's something wrong with my stream buffer. Oh, I was just very distracted. Jesus, okay. Oh, you guys are frightening me. It's so weird because, like, I purposely turned down the stream delay, to try to make it easier for, like, things like the sound alerts and whatnot. And since I've turned it down, there's been more people that I feel like are more behind than normal. So I was like, is this just a weird perception thing? Like, it's the people being like, I heard the thing and it took me 2 minutes to get back to my computer to type a response, and we're now that we're just super past that? Or is it that it's fucked up? It's like, I don't know. And then stuff like that happens and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so you gotta be blocked. Yes. Are you... You could be the 2 or the 3. I don't know. I don't know. Because the 2 could go here. Muscle slow sticks. Okay. I feel slightly better. Because, like, you're the one who sticks out the most as this being, like, a more consistent problem. So I was like, if it's somehow just a Sassy problem, like, no offense, but I'm like, I'm not going to worry about it as much. If it's just you, because I'm like, you get it. You get it. It's like, this is fine. But... I was like, I've been keeping an eye on it. I'm like, in case this is indicative of a larger problem. Okay, all of these are 1s. That's easy. You have to be a 1. So you gotta be there. I have a feeling this is gonna be this one. That it's gonna be symmetrical. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll just be really mad later. Okay, so 3s. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a hair in my eye. That's fun. So I guess we do that then. And so you've got to be that. My headset is making noises at me. Fucking rude. Can't do any more this way. I say as I do, in fact, do things that way. That's fine. I'm just a big fat liar. That could be my... Okay. Well, that's got to be 1. So this has to be my 4 because otherwise it doesn't fit. So then that's my 2. So that's got to be blocked. All right. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. I said that on the last stream too. I don't know why I've suddenly latched onto that phrase. 1, 1, whoopsies. Absolutely not. Do that, do that. That's what I wanted. 2, 1. All right. We got there eventually, everybody. What's your favorite tea brand? Oh, I don't have... Like, the vast majority of the tea, like, we talked about this a ton on a stream, I feel like not too long ago, so I'm not going to get super back into it, but there is an online retailer of tea who does a bunch of nerdy stuff called Dryad Tea, and the vast majority of my tea is from them. So I guess maybe maybe that is my favorite brand. But it's just because I like the variety of flavors they have, and they're also just very nice people. And I like going the small business route for supporting things when I can, so... 4. Got it. Get rid of you. Do that. Okay. No, I haven't gotten any new pens or pen inks lately. The last one I got is the one that I showed off where it was like the rainbowy kind of one, and I got some inks with that. That included that metallic one that I was using for my... Whoop, don't want to store that upside down. That I was using for my, my prop spell book for Gwen. Which I need to go back to doing. I need to go back to filling that out at some point. I say as maybe Gwen... Maybe it's a moot point. I don't know. Oh, I'm so stressed. We'll see. Next Saturday is gonna be fucking wild. 2, 5, 6, 1. I don't know. It looks inappropriate. It's hand wash. Clearly. I guess, like, yeah, I guess that's like the pump going into the bottle. There's the top of the cylinder. That's, oh boy. Oh boy. Snap Banana Pick is finally posted on Discord. I have to look now. I have to look. I can't continue on without seeing what this looks like. Just too many things have happened in Discord. I had a hard time. That super, I thought, the way you blocked her face, it looked like the Tina's emoji. It's not even a clean break. Oh, that makes it worse. It's like all mush. Wow. God. Okay. Just, let's see. Oh, I'm catching up. Branda's Dryad tea. Yes. Oh yeah. And Liz getting right on it with the link to their Twitter. Yeah, they're very nice people. So that's always a plus. Yeah, the teas have all been great. I did something. I had a couple other teas that I really liked. I didn't want to get back into it because it's been so long, but Joe clearly missed it, and he needs to know. My absolute favorite teas I know off the top of my head from them are Fate's Chosen, which I believe is a black currant, like, herbal tea. It might be a black tea, I don't remember. So it's Fate's Chosen and Whips and Chains are my favorite teas from them. But I also did something, I don't know if this is the first year they did it or what, but they did a Tea-cember box this year, so it was like an advent calendar, except it went the entire month of December. It wasn't just like the 24 days or 25 days. That was mostly tea, and then also like a little coaster and a tea strainer ball and a little scoop and honey sticks. And so it was fucking awesome. So I ended up greatly expanding my collection of their teas through that, because I think I ended up with, I think of the 30 days, I want to say at least 2/3 of them were tea. So I ended up with 20 new teas. So there was another one, there were a couple things in there too that weren't like publicly released, so I don't know if they're on the site. If they are, there's one that's like Persephone's blend or something. It's Persephone something. Very good. Also really like that one. It is, as you would assume, pomegranate. Very, very good. There's another one. I'm gonna have to look. Joe, send me a message if you want more information about the teas I have. But it's many, but those are my favorites. Were we talking about Ashley? Wait, what happened? I don't even know anymore. Did I accidentally say Ashley instead of like what's happening? Did I say it dumb? Did we talk about Ashley? I don't know. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I also see the thank you, Ashley, and that's the first thing that's confusing me. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go back to this. This one's buck wild. I mean, yeah, Ashley's with us always. 1 blank, 1 blank. Okay, 4 won't fit, so 4 has to be on this side. So that's good. So we have that. So that has to be blocked, because either that's my 1, or there has to be separation and my 1's down here. So that has to be blocked, which means this can't be the 4s, which means that can't be the 3s. And that's a solid 8, so that has to be over here. Okay. Alright. I missed that. We just needed to summon her, clearly. I know when you're awake. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, Ashley does know when I'm sleeping or I'm awake because she's getting messages from me. And, like, if she's getting TikTok videos from me, it's always at the extreme ends of the day, because it's, like, the first thing I'll do in the day when I'm trying to wake up, I'll just be like, oh, let's just scroll through things. And it's the last thing I do as I'm trying to fall asleep. So Ashley does have a pretty good indicator, now that I think about it, of when I am sleeping or when I am awake. And that is mildly horrifying for us all. All right, so those got blocked. So that's 8. All right. This one's a weird fucking shape. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't like it. Oh, God. Especially because I think things are related to the background, too. So we'll have to decide what we think this is. I know when you've been bad or good, so be wild, for goodness sake. Incredible. Oh, my God. I'm the litmus test for Jen's sleep schedule. What will I do with this power? Nothing. It's funny, my sleep schedule, I mean, I don't have anything else to talk about. So, my sleep schedule has been kind of a weird thing because I've for so long tried to do what it felt like it was supposed to be like the correct thing of like, when Jeff goes to bed, I'm gonna go to bed. The exception being on Critical Role nights. Like, we know, like, I'm gonna stay up for that. But it's also one of those things, like, I end up not being able to sleep for a while, and then, like, it doesn't matter because he gets up earlier than me in the morning. And finally, like, this week I was... And anytime he travels, my sleep schedule immediately goes out the window. I'm up till 2 or 3 a.m. consistently. Working on stuff. And finally, it's like, and I used to be, like, a huge night owl. So finally I was just like, why am I fighting this? Like, I'm not required to go to bed at the same time as my spouse. Why am I doing this to myself? Like, let's just not. So this week we've been doing, I was like, cool, I'm just gonna stay up and do things, and like, I'll come to bed at like 2 and try very hard not to wake you up, knowing that like, in the morning, he'll get up much before I do, and it's like, it's funny because, like, I still get up. I've been getting up at still, like, the same time. It just means I've been sleeping less. Because it doesn't matter. Because I'm the same level of exhausted whether I get 4 hours or 12 hours of sleep. So I might as well be more productive. So that's been a fun little experiment this week that seems to have been working out pretty well. It didn't work great when I was arguing with one of my dice sets. So I was trying to photograph something that was blue and very sparkly, and anybody who's tried to photograph anything, like, not just be like, oh, quick picture, but, like, I need to take, like, a good photo that's, like, a good, accurate representation of this thing, is that if it's blue, anything that's blue is difficult. That's one of the most difficult colors to capture in a photo, and things that are sparkly. It's hard to get sparkly. So sparkly and blue, and so I was trying to do photos late the other night, so that way I could get things ready for the site. And at 1 a.m. whisper yelling at my light box and my camera was not healthy for anybody. So I stopped and was like, this is going to be a tomorrow Jen problem. We'll get back to that eventually. Not doing it anymore tonight. Holy shit. But other than that, it's been pretty good. 1, 3 there. Okay. And then 1. What do we think? Is this like a... Is this a coat hanger? I feel like this is a coat hanger. Like, it's the top of the hook is going off the screen a little bit, and then it's triangle-y. I feel like that's what's happening. I might have been right. Oh my god! I feel like a genius. Perfect. Wonderful. Sleep is a myth. I like having all the power, but doing nothing with it. As opposed to the fanfic, where you wield all the power and are absolutely, like... you wield all that power, and you know it. Oh, dear Lord. Anyways, okay. This music feels slightly Persona-y, and I don't know. It's just like, it started, and I instantly, like, clenched up, and I was like, no! I don't want it! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. There we go. You wield so much power, you really do. It's terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. Oh, this one's close, so I should be able to get the 2s? 2, blank. 1, 2, blank. 1, 2, blank. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Blank, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Those are the only things I get. 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, blank, 3. Well, no. Oh, I think I just did it the wrong direction. Blank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But if I'm going this way, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, no, this is right. If it wasn't for the depression, it'd be over for you guys, right? Blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, this is correct. I don't know why. I must have just gotten off by 1 at one point and doubted myself and, like, so silly. Why would I ever doubt myself? They have chai tea. I heck and live. I want to say one of the ones that I love is a chai. I might need to, like, run away and grab, like, because when I got the December box, it came with this cute little letter that, like, explained for each day, like, why they picked what they picked. And so for some of the teas, it was like, hey, like, this is something that, like, we did as an experimental blend just because, like, we started this because we like tea, and I just felt like having something with this kind of flavor profile one night, so I just threw things together and liked it. And so, like, this is the blend we have at home, and so now we're sharing it with you guys, but it's not in the store. So there's, like, a lot of really cool things like that. And so what I did is I kept that letter, and as I tried things, I marked next to it, like, if I liked it, if I didn't like it, if it was okay, or if I was like, I like it only cold, or I like it only hot, or I like it, but it needs to have, like, sweetener in it, or something. Like, I have all those notes on this thing, and so I can go pull that out. Opinions on boiling water. What does that even mean? Microwave or no? Oh. Ashley, no. Don't know. For a variety of reasons, actually. So trying to boil water in a microwave is actually very dangerous. Because we're getting to science time! If you had science time happening in the first hour on your bingo boards, you can mark that off. So you can, like, kind of warm up water in a microwave. You should never heat it to boiling in a microwave because, you can superheat it in a microwave in the way you can't actually do it on a stove. So everybody knows that water boils at, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? Or 100 degrees Celsius. It boils at that spot. But what can end up happening is, so, like, when your water's, like, in a pot and it's boiling, that water can only be that hot, and then, like, the steam can be hotter than that. But that starts getting into weird wishy-washy territory. We're not talking about. So we're talking about what's happening in the pot. The pot, like, the water in the pot, if it goes above that temperature, it is now a gas. But when you end up with something in the microwave, I got ahead of myself. Part of what happens is when it's in that pot is there's something called, like, nucleation sites. And so those are, like, pockets around which, like, the bubbles form for that water to transform into a gas. Reverse happens when you've seen, like, the crazy things of, like, somebody put, like, a bottle of water in the freezer and it's not frozen, but then they smack it and it freezes like in a line the way down. It's the same concept. It needs a nucleation site to be like, that's the spot where a molecule moved and kind of like went like, oh shit, that's right, I'm supposed to do a thing. I can't exist like this. So in a microwave, where the way it heats stuff is it's not like, someone who actually understands science is gonna get mad at the way I say this, and I recognize this is not literally correct, but for explaining why heating it in the microwave is dangerous, it is correct enough. You understand what I'm going for. You're not heating it by adding heat. You're heating it by adding energy. Yes, heat is energy, blah, blah, blah. But you're adding energy specifically like to those molecules and just making them just vibrate out of their fucking minds. But there's nothing to make them move. And so you can effectively superheat water in a microwave, which means that it can be at a point where it is at boiling, but looks flat until it moves, and then those spots open up where suddenly it can kind of like spontaneously be like, oh fuck, boil over, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Don't boil water in a microwave. If you need like hot-ish water, that you could still, if you couldn't still touch it with your bare hand, you heated it too much in the microwave. If you're gonna heat it to the point where you can't touch it, that's too much. You're playing with fire. Don't do that. So it should never be done in a microwave. Holy shit. I actually bought an electric kettle, which has been fucking great for tea. I understand it's an extra kitchen gadget not everybody needs. I drink a lot of tea, especially in the winter, so like it makes sense for me. But you can get a kettle that just goes on the stovetop. Pretty cheap, and that's easy, and that's a nice controlled way to do it. And now you've for sure got it in there. You also can just be like, cool, I don't have that. If you just have a saucepan, do that. It's better if it's something that's got a spout on it, so you're less likely to spill it on yourself when you're transferring it to your actual tea mug, but it works. But an electric kettle is fucking great because it is a self-contained, fully electric unit that it's got a little dial on it, and I get to pick be like, I want you to boil to exactly this temperature, which is great because different kinds of teas are better at different steeping temperatures. So like black teas typically require a higher temperature. Herbal teas tend to be closer to like 180. And so I can be like, cool, heat to 180 for me because I'm making this kind of tea, and it goes dope, and it just gets there and then holds that temperature, and it's great. So if you are a majorly a tea drinker, I do very much recommend an electric kettle if you don't already have one. I, much like a rice cooker, held out for a very long time because I was like, this is so oddly specific, why would I bother? And then a friend of mine had one, and I just used it. I was at their house, like, visiting, and I wasn't, like, feeling, like, it's not like I was sick, but I was just, like, it was just cold and miserable out. I was like, I just want some tea. And I was like, I brought a tea bag. Do you have a way to heat water? She's like, oh, yeah, I've got this kettle. And I used it, and I was like, fuck, this is incredible. What am I doing? Why have I not been experiencing this? So now I have an electric kettle, and it's great. I love the idea that the water's having a super steamy dance party in the microwave. Yeah. I have a tea kettle that screams. Alright. Yeah, electric tea kettles are fucking great. Yeah, I never understood a rice cooker because I was like, rice isn't that hard to cook. I was like, it's just equal amounts of, is it equal? I don't even know anymore. It was either equal or it was like double the water of the amount of rice, but it's like, it's a very simple, like, ratio, and then you just put it in the pot, and it just, and then it goes. Easy peasy. And then I realized that doing it in a container that was nonstick and that I didn't have to babysit and make sure it didn't boil over or scorch, that's incredible. Like, just the peace of mind. I was like, yes, this is super easy, but now I don't have to watch it. I can just be like, set it and go do all my other prep stuff, and it's fine. So I need an air fryer, a rice cooker, and an electric kettle. Yeah. Yeah, I would... We were gifted an air fryer. I've never used it. It sounds awesome. But, like, I am such a creature of habit that I'm like, there's no food that I don't have an established food that I would use this with. So, therefore, I will not use it. It's kind of where I'm stuck. But I want to try it. We had a blender for a long time and then realized, like, after a while, we just didn't use it for, like, years. So we're like, okay, cool. Don't need that anymore. Like, the thing ended up cracking and we're like, we could get a new one or we could just, like, not bother. And we opted for not bother. Rice cooker, I definitely recommend. And an electric kettle if you like tea. Which I guess this is a good check-in point. Hey, Ashley, do you like tea? I know I sent you some tea because you were like, I haven't really had tea, and so I sent you some. And I didn't ever check back in after you're like, oh yeah, I tried this one tonight. It was great, and we haven't talked about it since then. So if you... I'm curious if you actually decided you like tea. No pressure if you didn't. Like, it's totally fine. I like tea. Fate's Chosen is very nice. Yay! That makes me very happy. Okay, if that's gonna be the 4, then all that's gone. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Can't block any more of that right now. Oh, but we can block that, because I can't get a 2 up there. Bought a mushroom cup tea steeper. That's right, you did! Why would you buy a tea steeper? That was a cute little mushroom if you didn't like tea. It's one of those things that now that you've said it, I feel real stupid. And it's like, clearly, like, why would you have bought a specific thing for that if you did not enjoy it? Sometimes, for a smart person, I am not smart, it turns out. It's always funny when that surfaces and, like, how that surfaces. It's like, that was such a silly thing. Okay, to you, and then... don't know. Gum? How was I supposed to guess that was gum? And why would I have guessed that in the bathroom? You know what? Nobody answer that. Nobody answered that. We're just gonna move on. I do like that these aren't necessarily always squares, so I have to, like always be thinking about what it... Like, I have to, like, redo the numbers in my head every time. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But also, I don't like that I have to redo the numbers every time. Cause I can't get into, like, a good pattern of just, like, pattern recognition. Of, like, cool, I see a 3 and a 5, and I know these ones have to be... These have to be the ones that are filled in. It's like, oh, I have to recheck it now. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's just those. All right. 4 blank, 1, 2. Okay. So that's pretty close. Blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah. Oh, and then we got to block those 6s. Dope. Love it. Love to see it. Does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? It is Jeff's birthday on Sunday, so tomorrow we've got 2 friends coming over. Mally, from The Breach. You will all know her from there. Mally and her significant other are going to be joining us. We're going to get some pizza from Jeff's favorite place that does fancy pizzas. Play some board games, and it's going to be good. So we're going to do that tomorrow. There's also a whiskey tasting event at our favorite liquor supplier, and so we're probably going to do that, see if we can find some good whiskeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'll block that. On sleeping, riding, and taking a bath. Not in that order. I mean, you could do it in that order. That sounds like a reasonable order. Like, tonight you go to sleep, tomorrow you write, tomorrow night you take a bath, and then you just, like, rinse and repeat. Rinse, because it's a bath. That could work. I used to get my first haircut since before the surgery. Nice. I haven't gotten a haircut! More grilling, hell yeah. I got a haircut for Sassy's wedding. Because I was like, I haven't gotten a haircut since the pandemic started at that point. And I was like, you could tell. It's like, okay, I need to look reasonable for that event. So I did that, and I think before that it had been... Sassy, when did you get... How long into the pandemic did you get married? Was it like the 6-month mark-ish? I feel like... Was it the 1st September? Yeah, because just this past fall was the 2nd September, so that couldn't be it. So I couldn't be the 1st. So yeah, so I got my haircut not this past September, but the September before. And before that, the last time somebody touched my hair was 6 months before that. So, yeah. That's where I'm sitting. Okay, that could be there. That has to be a 1, so that can't be a 2. Blank 1, 2. Great. Well, only other thing I'm going to do this weekend is I have to prep for my D&D game that I run. We play on Tuesday. And I have not thought about that nearly enough. Goodness gracious. It's gonna be a time. It's certainly gonna be a time. Okay. I need to kick my brain back into gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those have to be filled in. And the 2s are over there. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that could be all the way up there. That's fine. That's the 3. Back over here. Okay. That could be the 2 and that could be the 1, so I can't block that off yet. Blank 1, 2. That has to be a 2. Don't know that. Don't know that. Okay. I haven't gotten a haircut more than a year and a half. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, since it was not this past September, but the September before, yeah, it puts it at a solid, yeah, I'm like going on a little over a year and a half. Which you'd think my hair would be longer, but it just constantly had split ends and was breaking constantly, so it's slowly starting to grow now. We're gonna get there. Doing my first, oh, you're doing your first D&D tomorrow? Oh, that makes me so happy! You hear there's a big bug with a broken translator. My part is to keep me around so I don't snitch on them. Oh, God. Incredible. Oh, I'm so excited for you, and I hope it's good. I hope it's good. You have all the fun. And good luck and stuff. 3. Oh, that's a 3. So, block that. All right, now we've gotten somewhere. All right, 6, 4. Still don't know what that is. I'm gonna do morally questionable things to be in a D&D party right now. I feel that. I was getting to that point with how long Breach was down. I was starting to have an issue. I was like, I fully support us being down right now, but also I have made D&D my ADHD brain coping mechanism, which is great until D&D isn't here anymore. And now I am non-functional. So... Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Wasn't fabulous. But now it's back and it's fine. And I say it's fine. This is a whole different problem now. You're a 9. And you're a 2, so you can't be there. Okay. I'll join Aaron's next game. Oh, God. Well, can't do anything with any of these. I don't know if those are supposed to be connected or not, so I can't do anything with that. Oh, that's a 2, so I have to kill that. Okay. There we go. We got a couple. Got a couple going now. Oh, you're a 1. Easy peasy. You gotta be the 2, so we gotta block that. Okay. That can't be a 2, so that's blocked. Okay. Okay. The length between sessions kills me. I mean, yeah, that was one of the things that I wanted with the game that I was running. I was like, I'm perfectly happy to run a game, but I was like, it needs to be on a consistent schedule. And we did struggle with that for a little bit before I was like, look, I was like, we gotta do something about this. So it is now, we've adopted a play anyway kind of rule where it is every other Tuesday, and if one person can't make it, that person can't make it, and someone will puppet them as necessary based on what the session calls for. If 2 people can't make it, then we cancel it. But I was like, having too much time between sessions, it was like, from the DM perspective, I'm like, I forget the shit I had to make up on the spot for you if it's been too long, and I can't be beholden to that anymore if it's too long. And then as a player, it's like I start to like lose the character voice, and I don't mean like the literal voice of like making them sound like something, but like the voice of like how that their personality, they behave like that, like the spiritually with their voices. Which has been the problem for Breach, because that was a lot to jump back to with. I haven't had to be this person for 10 weeks now, and I have to find them again, and I have to find them again in the middle of all of that happening. So, so I am glad that the game that I'm running, we're opting for, like, no, we're doing it. We're just doing it. A champagne glass. Hey! Okay. Oh, good. We're back at the murder scene. That's always a good sign. No, not a good sign when all the buttons do things that are buck wild. Okay. Well, so normally this would be just here, but that has to be here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah? Cool. 4 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, those are all the clear, obvious ones. 4 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5. You know, those won't do it. 5 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has to be here. 5 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, but this can actually go here. Got it. Do you want to take a bath tonight? Baths are great. I haven't taken a bath in a little while. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Jeff is traveling again next week. Shocker. So maybe I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'll pick a night and I'll do a bath. I have a couple of bath bombs. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do that. That's how I wanted to fill that in. Just kidding. Yeah, your big ass tub is glorious. That Sounded weird, and I'm sorry. But I've seen pictures of that tub, and it's incredible, and I'm very jealous. Yeah, I guess it's a matter of, like, what is causing the gap between sessions. Because, like, for a long time, what I was running, our gaps between sessions were because of, like, everyone's schedules, not for the writing part. So, I guess there's that. So excited for when we tile it. You should be. It's gonna be very pretty. Pretty and functional. 1, 2, okay. Okay, there's a lot happening. So, this has to be my 3, so that has to be blocked. Which means this has to be my 5. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has to be my 6 down here. It has to be a 4 up here. This has to be a 4. This has to be a 5. That's a 5. One direction or another. Can't, well, if it's blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that has to be there. I don't know if that's a 4 or a 3, but it fits. So there we go. I thought you were just quoting it for giggles. Yeah, hyphen really does make or break that sentence. 100%. Okay. 1, blank, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this has to be my 1 then. There's like no way. So if that's 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, blank. Oh! There's 3 sections of 3. Done. Got it. So that's probably going to be pretty close to the same, but it's not quite, so I'm not going to fill anything in yet. That could be 2 blank and then 3, so I'm not going to fill those. This has to be the single 1. Oh, and then if this is 4, it has to be there. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing crosses. 3. Whoopsies. Don't do that. That's a 3. 2. God, what weird thing do we think is going to be in here? I don't even know. 5. That's got to be the split. 6. Cool. The 11, we don't have any more. I'm going to start filling some more of these in. 4. If that's a 3, that's there. If that's a 5, those are touching. I don't know why I phrased it like that. There were so many better ways to do it. 5, 3. Okay, you're blocked off. Yeah, so you're blocked, so you're blocked, so you're blocked. Everything's blocked. But like in a good way. I like it. You gotta be at least here. You're a 3, you're a 2. 10. Alright. I started getting all woogity and all over the place again, so I gotta go back to using rhyme and reason and like following a logical path here. 3, 1. Okay, you're all done. You're a 3, 4. 4, 4. 5. All right. Yes? No. Yes? No, yes. Oh, these have to be split. Okay. 5, 1, 1. So you gotta go all the way down there for the 2s. 6, 4, 11. Okay. I thought I messed up for a second. Garment bag? A suit carrier, that's the same thing. List, that is clearly a reference. And it's also a reference I feel like I'm supposed to know, but it's not ringing a bell, which is making it worse. Alright. Whoopsies! That was just a mess and a half. 1 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 blank 1. Okay, so it's just bring that. Actually, I don't know if you ever got on this bandwagon, Hamilton. Oh, good! Then maybe that's why it was only vaguely familiar to me, is because I just heard enough other people constantly doing that. I don't feel bad now for not being able to place it. Because I was not on that bandwagon. Because I hate musicals. Hate them. Ah! That's not what I wanted. There we go. No! I did it twice. Year 5. Year 5. Oh, this is easy. 1 blank 1 2 3 4. Okay, yes. Oh, that reminds me though, there was someone who's making an Odyssey musical that they've been posting little like snippets, and I'm about that one. That one I'm feeling. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on that one, and I'll probably listen to that when it happens. But I haven't checked for an update in a while. I was jamming to the snips of a lot of those songs. Year 3. Year 4. Oh, there's only 4 available. Alright, so we're out on this floor. Is this gonna be an envelope? One blank. Nope. 5, 10, 11. Okay, good. That is correct. This is gonna be like, or like a purse. It's either a purse or an envelope. Yasha demands attention. Well, you gotta. You can't say no to that. 5, 1, 3, blank, 5, 2, blank, 3, blank. Oh yeah. You're there. Still going. Oh, clutch bag. Okay, so I was right when I said purse. That works. I'll take it. What else do I have? Let's see. We've talked about dice things. I have so many dice that are... I guess now technically they have reached the point where they are fully cured and I can start polishing them now, and it's so daunting. And I'm very glad I figured out some ways to speed up part of that process. But there's still only so much I can do to make that fast. So it just is what it is. So I get to start with After I finish this round, I've got a couple that I've been throwing some paint layers on. I posted a thing in one of the Discord channels earlier. I think it was the museum channel, where there was one set I couldn't decide on colors. So once I decide what I'm doing for colors for that, I will get to go back to polishing. I did the Void pre-orders a little while ago. Those are fully cured now, so I can start polishing those. So I'm going to prioritize those because people have already paid for them. So those will happen first, along with the banana commission something. So I'm going to get all that stuff done, and then I've got like 50 other sets. That's not an exaggeration. Literally 50 that I can start polishing and painting for future shop updates. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, and I'm very excited. Yeah, it's just mostly working on my life now is fully D&D. It's like if I'm not streaming and I'm not playing D&D or playing another board game, I'm working, and that means working on dice. Hi, Jess! Thank you for not letting Joe eat too much chocolate at the wedding. We were very upset about the small child handing out, anaphylaxis, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that one's one. 4, 2, 6. That'll have to be 1. Okay. 8, 2, 6. I need to focus. I'm not focusing. Which we knew. I even tweeted and started the stream with going, this is a bad focus day. I said that. You tried. Yeah, you gave it your best shot to die from an allergic reaction. 4, 5. Do these. All right. That, okay. 2, blank 2. So this has to be a 2. Year 2, year 1. All right. No, that doesn't necessarily have to be that. I don't know why I did it. Oh, but it does because of that. Just kidding, that's why I did it, is because part of my brain is smart sometimes. Not all of it, but just enough to be dangerous. Like Darkwing Duck. God, I haven't watched Darkwing Duck in forever. I should correct that. 3, this has to be the 3. Oh, that's a 1. 2, 4, 2, 3. Yes. Twos. You're done. Oh God, what the fuck is this thing? I don't even know. Oh, okay, well, you're that. Oh, interesting shape! Interesting! So, this has to be the 3. Two. Cool. When I was getting the game launched today, Steam shows you, like, your most recently played things, and I have only been rotating through the same couple of things. So not... There we go. What? Is it another stage light, but just, like, different? Oh, it's an umbrella. That shows you the most recent things. And I've only been playing a couple of things. So it was still showing, I can still see on that carousel the Sexy Brutale. And I was like, fuck, that game was so good. I wish I could go back and do it again. That is absolutely one of those games for me. All right. Oh, we got a big old 15 by 15. Well, you have to be that. 1 blank, 1 blank. Okay, so this also has to be a 1. Okay. Any other painfully obvious ones? 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Great. You also have to be 1 blank, 1, 2, 3 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Blank 1, 2, 3. Blank 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. We got some good ones. If you could relive one game, what would it be? I mean, that's such a hard question. That's kind of what I was thinking of when I said that. Like, the initial adventure through Danganronpa was buck wild. And, like, the big thing about that game was that, like, the thrill of it came from the discovery of the story. And so, like, you can't ever really relive that because, like, you know the story now. So being able to redo that fresh would be great. There's so many other games that I've greatly enjoyed, but, like, and the stories were good and interesting, but I enjoyed them for reasons other than the story and that sense of discovery. That's one of the few games where I'm like, it was purely about that discovery. So that would have to be my choice for that. Oh, that can't be the 5s. Yeah, I would love to play that over again. One day they'll finish V3. Really weird they stopped with 1 or 2 chapters ago. Yeah, fucking wild. Like, I saw something that was like, oh yeah, they're gonna make a 4th one. And I'm like, I don't even know how you do that. With how you ended that one being like, none of it matters, all of it's fake. I don't know how you do that. I go, we're making a 4th one. Like, you've fucked your own sequels at that point, but... And let me be clear, if they make a 4th one, on principle, we gotta play it. Like, it will happen. I just don't know how you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna go and mark all those real quick. Blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's pretty good. I can work, whoopsies work with those. Especially that one. That one's very helpful to have. Sometimes the best way to tell the truth is to lie. What? Was that a thing that got said in the game? Because you did capitalize all of that. Was that a thing they said? If there's a 4th one, I'm absolutely buckling down and playing it alongside you again like I did with V3. That would be a good time. No, don't do that. That's not where I wanted you to click. How dare you? If that's a 3. Okay. I feel like I've been a little more willy-nilly than I should have been. Let's see. We got this one. That's a 3. That's a 1. Oh, easy. Okay, so if that's a 5 and that's a 4. Got it! Maybe the next game will actually be good. Damn! Shots fired. It's one of those things that, like... I have a hard time imagining how the next one could be good. I have a hard time with that because, again, that game is so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... blank 1. Because that has to be that 1. Okay. Like, the big thing about that game series was... Fuck. Reset puzzle. Something's wrong. Before I go, just to show everybody, like, there was a spot here that was like, cool, this one has to be filled in. So it's like, well, I have to go 6 down. I'm only at 5 right now. Putting a 6th one means I actually have a row of 7. So something I marked is wrong. So we're gonna reset. Yeah, that game series is so successful because it does that whole story of like the how and the why, and the end that we all ignore but is unfortunately truly there. The end of that last one is, hey, all of this has been a setup from the beginning. This is just the future's version of Survivor in a very literal sense. You all volunteered for this because you're sick and twisted individuals. So I don't know how you do a 4th one after that. Unless you try to backpedal and say, no, that was a lie. And the fake memory, and like the memory that you had of that, your actual memory being fake and this being real, that was actually also fake. Like, there's too many layers there, and you just need to admit you fucked up. Like, yeah. Okay, so that has to be 1. That has to be 1. That has to be 1. That doesn't. That doesn't. And that doesn't. Okay. 1 blank 1 blank. Yeah, so this also has to be 1. Because there's not enough room to make that a 2. It was also interesting, like I thought it was cool when we played the second one. 1 blank. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, blank 1, 2, blank 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. I thought it was interesting when we got, I don't remember at what point I figured it out, but when we were playing the second one and realized that the murders were pretty much perfectly analogous to the murders that happened in the first game, where it's like, it was like, okay, like, it was like things like, there was like the one chapter where like 2 people died over the course of it. Like, it was, there were all those similarities in it. It's like, this person gets blamed for it, but didn't actually, like, all, like, that all lined up. I was like, that's neat. And then they did it in the third game as well, and I'm like, alright, well now it just kind of feels like you couldn't figure out, something to do with this that was original. Like now this is predictable, and it got painfully predictable, as evidenced by the fact that I was like, okay, like, I already, like, I know immediately what the answer is because you set this up in the previous 2 games. So now I just have to, like, slog through explaining to the game that I know this. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that's accurate. Like, it definitely, like, I had high hopes for V3 because of what it did in that first chapter. That was fucking wild. It was still analogous to the first 2, but with a twist. And I was like, yes, give this fresh life. But that was the only truly different thing. It also, I guess spoilers for V3, also was like, you get to play as a female protagonist. Now, actually, you don't. Like, that kind of sucked, too. And I wouldn't call that the Chapter 5 plot twist. I think this game still, I feel like it did still do the Chapter 5 plot twist in Chapter 5. But it's been long enough, and I've tried to block enough of it that I don't fully remember. You're a 1. Okay. You have to be blocked. You also have to be blocked. See, I feel like I'm already starting different. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! No? I wonder if I had one of those slide across issues like that and I just didn't notice. One... Yeah, it's gotta be like this. Yes. 1 blank 2 blank 3. Okay, so this has to be a 1. Okay. Now you go back to thinking these through. 2 blank 2 blank. Okay. 1 2 3. Okay. 3. Okay. Can't do anything with any of those. 2 blank 1 2 3 3. Okay, so the 3 has to be over here. 5. The 2 has to be over here. 5 has to be here. 1 and 4 can both fit here. 3 and 2 can both fit. 1. You can't be there. You're 4 across. Okay. Cool. All right, we got a couple things done. So that can't be the 6. This has to be the 4 right here. It has to be. So that has to be the 6. And the 1 will be there somewhere. And this is a 5. And that has to be there. And that's 2 next to each other, so that's to be part of the 8. 3, 4, okay, that's 7, 8, block that. That's a 2, that's a 2. Those can't be that 2. 2, blank, that could be a 3, so I can't block that. Yeah, 2, blank, yeah, that could be 3. Blank 3, yeah, that's 2, that could be anything. This is blocked off, so that has to happen. You have to be a 1. You have to be a 1. You have to be a 1. Which means that's blocked. Which means these are blocked. That can't... Nope, I can't block those. That's stupid. I almost fucked it up. We're okay. Caught it at the last second before I did a big fat dumb. 2's got to be up there somewhere. That 1 could be anywhere. That could be anywhere. Okay. That has to be blocked. This has to be separated because there's no 4s. So that's the 3, which means that have to be the 1. Which means that has to be 1. Which means this has to be 8. That has to be a 1. You're a 1. There's a 1. Everywhere's a 1, 1. Okay, back to this. 5, 2. You're totally done. You're a 1. You're a 2. You're a 4. You're a 1. And you're a 4. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. Okay, that's a 2. 5. This is crazy, like, see, like, I know I ended up somehow taking a completely different approach to the redo of this one. And I kind of, like, want to go back and see how. And also see where I fucked up. Oh, no! No, we're okay. We're okay. I think we're okay still. I don't know why I just thought it was wrong. I almost hit a very wrong button on my hotkeys. 2, 2, yes. You can't be the 3s, so you have to be the 3. You're a 3. 1, 4. None of those. You, there. What the fuck is... Where are we? We're in my apartment. We're in my apartment. What do we think this is? A book? A magazine? I found books. Sunglasses. This is how we know this is so fucked up. Cheese grater. Yes, in my living room. I guess I don't know. I don't know how you did it or if anything else is wrong, but you blocked off the box in what was effectively D1 as an X instead of being filled in. What? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I ended up getting it. That's the important part. So 13 would take me up to here, right? Uh, 15, 14, 13. Yeah, so 13 would take me to here. This one's got to be there. Never know where you might need to grate some cheese. You know what? Fair. Maybe she was like Olive Gardening it in her living room. Just like made a delicious pasta, brought the block of Parmesan in when she sat at her coffee table to watch her. What do we think this person watches when she's like for me? At lunchtime I'll throw on YouTube and I usually am watching like No Rules Barred or GDQ or something like that while I eat lunch. What do we think she puts on while she eats lunch? Especially with her cheese grater and block of Parmesan. Which way do I want to go? This way. We're gonna go this way. 2 blank 2 blank 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. You are marked off, so and you're the exact same. You're the same but different. 1 blank 1 2 3 blank 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, okay, so you're the same. You're not. 1 blank 1 2 blank 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, you're there. She has to be a True Crimes podcast listener. You're right. You are absolutely right. That was so stupid of me to ask. Maybe she just watches Cops. Bad Boys. 2 blank 1 blank 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so you're there. 1 2 3 blank 1 2 3 4. Can't make it all the way across there. All right. So we're in here again. This is like it's gonna be like a tape or something. That's the only thing I can think of for that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You're all ones. Perfect. You're a 1. You're a 3. If I was talking to a person, this would be rude as fuck. You're a 1. You're like a solid 4. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, these can't be connected because then that makes it 6. So that's 2, 2, 3, 5, 3. Oh my god! Alright, we're fine. Everything's A-okay. It probably continues, but I'm not gonna try that. Okay. 2, 5. I mean, okay, there has to be a separation here, though. So there's no other way to do it. So that one goes over, so that has to be there. That has to be there, and that has to be there. Solid 4. 40 out of 10, because I'm amazing. Absolutely. This could be a 1 or a 2, but either way, that means this has to be a 2. So we block that. You have to be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get rid of all those. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's fine where it is. That's currently 10. So 11 can block either of those. If this is a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoopsies, everything's fine. You saw nothing? You saw nothing. Oh, see, this is getting less, like, right-angle-y, so I'm less convinced of a tape now. That's a 2. You're a 2. 2, 3, 9. Nope, okay. Okay. Oh, you have to be there. So you're there. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 2, 3. Oh, you're 5s. Oh, boy. What do we think this picture is? Three, 4. Nine, yes. 4. Startled the hell out of myself because I went to go scratch an itch and I accidentally hit the volume control that's on this ear cup and it got much louder very quickly. The spiritual stones? What is this? It's a clothes rack. Okay, sure. Liz, was that your guess? God. One. Mother bitch. Spilled booze. Alright, there you go. I could see that with that explanation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good. Got that. 4. Okay, that could be. So there could be a split there. So I'm not going to do that. 10. That's 13. All the way across there. No. Ah! All right, we're fine. You're a 4. You're a 1. I think what? Do I have anything else? I don't know. What do you guys got? What's everybody up to? What's the thing you're working on? What's the thing that's coming up that you're excited about? What's a question you have? Give me something. I'm up for whatever. I have an email. Who is sending me emails at 9:30 on a Friday night? Who thought? LinkedIn? Why did you think that was a good use of anyone's time? Who's looking at LinkedIn at fucking 9 o'clock on a Friday? What is happening? Anyways, this is fine. Wait, actually, number on dice is hard. I don't know what that fucking means. I made a mistake of looking at Twitter. Anyways, I'll have to come up with something. Let's see what else. What else do I have? There's a dice making group that I am a part of. It's on Facebook. It is a decent resource for people who are getting started in dice making, because a lot of people who know what they're doing have like posted like, hey, here's how I've done XYZ here, and there's like guides that like somebody like compiled all the things people had said into like a Google doc, being like, cool, like here's the equipment you need and blah blah blah, here's stuff. And so people will post there being like, hey, you know, with troubleshooting things. By the time I get to the point where I'm gonna post about a troubleshooting thing, I have, and like everything's tagged, so it should be relatively easy to like search the group to look for information that's relative to whatever it is you're trying to solve. So if I get to a point where I'm gonna actually post in the group, I have already completely searched the group, I've Googled, and I've done a bunch of tests myself, and been like, cool, I still have a problem. I'm gonna post in this group. And when I post, I will try to be as specific as I can, as early as I can in the post. So, generic example, it's like, hey, people who do X. I've been doing X by method A. I'm considering trying doing X with method B. Have you tried method B, and do you have any feedback on how well it works or things I should watch out for? So I phrase it like this. So I'm like, first thing I say is I'm trying to do this specific thing. So in theory, someone should look at that and go, I do X. I will continue reading this question. And then get to the part where it's like, cool. Have I tried method B? No. The rest of this does not apply to me. Have I tried method B? Yes. Oh, I can answer this. People who do X. Oh, I don't do X. Not applicable. Move on. I don't need to give input. That should be the way it works. And that's why I phrase the questions the way I do. And yet, the few times I have posted, I will inevitably get someone who goes, oh, you do X? Have you tried method Y? Or have you tried doing Y? And it's like, Y isn't X. I'm specifically doing X to get this effect. Y is a completely different thing. It's like, well, you should try Y. I was like, but that doesn't solve the question I have. Because it's like yours is the equivalent of being like, oh, you like translucent dice? You should make solid ones. It's like, well, I don't want to make solid ones. I want to make translucent ones. The solid ones work. I'm sure they do. That's not the question I'm asking. Stop. Joe, I actually wish it was I don't know. I wish I was just getting a flood of answers that were I don't know. Instead, it's people going, I don't. Like, it's just people suggesting things that aren't even relevant. It's like, oh, I like lemons. I'm thinking about trying limes. I like lemons when I make this specific drink. I'm thinking about trying limes in it instead. Has anybody else tried limes? Do you have feedback on it? And they'll be like, oh, you should make this completely different drink. It's like, that's not the question I asked. That's not the question I asked. Every time. And I bring this up because it's happened very recently. I posted something yesterday, and every response has just been like, I've been like, hey, I've been doing this. I'm thinking about trying this. Before I just try it, I thought I would ask if anybody already knows this is a terrible idea. And people are like, oh, instead of doing that, you should buy this other stuff and use that. I was like, I don't want to buy other things. I want to use the stuff I have. And I can continue to use the stuff I have in this manner. I'd like to do it in a slightly different manner. And I phrase my question to ask, has anybody tried using it this way? That's what I've asked. You are not required to give your input if you do not meet the qualifications for doing so. Anyways. Everything's great. Everything's super great. I'm so fucking... It's just outrageous to me. It drives me insane. Because I'm like, is it... Like, the first time I posted, I was like, maybe I just wasn't super clear about what I was looking for. Maybe that's on me. And now it's happened enough where I'm like, no. This is a reading comprehension problem by all of these other fucking people. And now I gotta remember where I am in this. Okay, this puzzle I actually don't know. Okay, so if this was 4, we made that a blank, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know that it's... Like, this could solidly be the 4. So I really don't know. So I can't do anything on this row. The 1s and 2s could fit anywhere. This could be 1 blank. Let's see. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4 blank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this could be the 1, or these could be connected for a 3. Don't know. This has to be part of my 6, but that could go either direction. If this is the 3, that has to be blocked. At a minimum. See, I love fucking puzzles, Ashley. Like, this is my shit. I say as this one is slowly defeating me. There's something in this one that I'm supposed to have noticed that I haven't yet. It's like 1 blank, 1 blank, 1, 2, 3. No. That could be the 1 blank, 1, 2, 3 blank, 1. Yeah, so this could be the 1, or this could be part of the 3. Don't know what side that has to be on. Don't know what side that's on. 4, that could go either way. That can go either way. That can go either way. Okay, this has to be a 1. There we go. We have that. Okay, we do have that. Just kidding. I knew I was missing something that mattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we've got new things to work with. So if that's for sure that 1, that has to be 1, which means this is blocked. That's 3. Okay. These are always the kind of puzzle where it's like like as soon as one thing falls into place, you can suddenly do a lot. And that's always very helpful. So we can't do that. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 5, 1s, 13s, 1s. 2. Okay, that can't be anything. That has to be a 1 of some kind. The 1 has to be up here. That's done. These have to be here. Three, 1, 1, the 4. Okay. Okay, so this has to be the 2. That means that has to be the 1. So that's a 5. That's my 3. 4, 5. That's a 4. One. That's got to be a 1. So it means a 2 has to be down here. So this is either my 1 or it's my 2. And either way, that has to be blocked off. So that makes sense. You're a 1. So this means this is the 4. 3, 1, 2. 1, 2. Blanks. 4, 1, blank, blank, 1, 2. And 5. A coat rack? Oh, hey! Turn my soda light pyramid into a fidget? What does that mean? One blank, 1, 2, 5, 6. 1 blank, 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Which part? I don't... What is soda light? And so I don't understand it. What is implied by it being in a pyramid? I don't know what the... I feel like I gotta Google this. 2 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Okay. That's a pretty solid start. Especially because I can immediately do that. 1, 5. And 2. Man, we filled in a lot right off the bat. That's pretty solid. We're back in the bathroom, though. So that's mildly concerning. This bathroom has been nothing but trouble. But the last time we were in here, it was gum. So... That'll be a buck. Soda light is a crystal type. Okay. So how have you turned it into a fidget? What does that even mean? If it's just a piece of crystal, how did it become... Like, are you just saying you're fidgeting with it? Like, you didn't turn it into anything. Someone just... Oh, Jesus Christ. I just saw your message. I love that. What was I looking for? Soda light. There we go. Think spinning top and upside. So it's just like if you didn't turn it into a fidget. You have a small item and you just started fidgeting with it. Like that's a different sentence. Luna just put herself in timeout. I forgot that Luna was a cat for a hot second. She's sitting facing the wall, just staring into the corner. Oh no, baby. She's guilty of something. It's not supposed to be a fidget. That doesn't mean you turned it into a fidget, though. Just like a pen's not supposed to be a fidget toy, but like you fidget with it. I had turned it into a fidget. And it's like, no, I'm just holding a thing and fucking with it. Like this is a fidget because it has different tactile things and is intended for you to interact with. Anyways, I'm done now. I have strong opinions on the weirdest shit. And I know this. Okay. Back to focus. 9. You can do these. I got so distracted about what was happening on this side, I totally forgot about doing things on this side. Okay, that's gotta be a 1. It's a 1. Ones. Okay. I don't think there's enough to do anything with the rest of these. Back to horizontals. She was chewing on my shoelaces until I told her to stop being a fuck. She ran over and pets them, went to play with the toys. Oh my god. And then she put herself in timeout. Oh, incredible. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. It's 2, 1. Oh, this row's Dunskies. Incredible. Okay, there's another one down there somewhere, but don't know where. This is all kinds of fucking shenanigans still. As is that. One blank, one blank. Oh, so this has to be a 1. Dear lord. Okay, that's a 2 of some kind. Okay, back to this. Don't know. 3 spans too much. 2, I don't know. Either this is my 1, or there has to be separation, so that is for sure blocked off. So the 4 has to be down here. Yeah, the 3 could be this. It could be over here. Oh, 2 is the only thing that's left on this one, so we can get rid of those. 2 is the only thing left on this one. 5. This one's got a lot of shit left, although it has to be at a minimum of 3, so it can't be that. So that also has to be blocked. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. Cool. That has to be the 2 then. 1, 1, 1. I was gonna say, I think I need to take a break to get another drink. It's already 10, and I know we started late, but that doesn't mean I can stream later. So, I guess maybe, I'll drink water. That's the smart thing to do. That good hydration. 5, kill that. 2. That can be all kinds of things. All right. So if this has to be a 2. 3, 2. 2, 1. These are fully done. That can be who knows what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has to be at a minimum. Okay, now we're back to going crossies. That has to be a 1. So that has to be 1. That has to be a 3. This is a 2 that's complete. That's a 1, so this is 3. That's a 2, 1, possibly a 4. Ashley redeemed a hydrate, so now we definitely gotta... and a posture check. You know what? You're right. Okay. Alright. Posture's fixed. Drink some water. And a stretch! Everybody got stretch. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna stretch while I think. Let's see. Where am I at? So when we get back to this... Okay, I'm done on horizontals. Let's see, go back to verticals. And a puppy. Oh, I gotta try to get a puppy, though. I gotta try to get a puppy. Let's see, verticals. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, that's been blocked up, so we can do that column. That's the 6. Our puppy's awake. It's 10, probably not. Jeff goes to bed around 10. And they usually go with him because they like him better, so. Joe, you shut the fuck up. That's an incorrect statement. Stop. Why'd you come in here and choose violence? That's what I want to know. Whoopsies. Okay. Oh, I can completely block that off. Good call. Oh, and that's 2s. You should try that and you liked it. Well, your cousin is disgusting. So, there you go. Sorry you had to find out this way. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go back to verticals now. Chase your bliss. No, his bliss also includes things he's allergic to. So no, don't do that. Ignore your bliss. Your bliss is death. 2 blank. Okay, that could be anywhere. Oh, blank, blank, 2 blank. Okay. Anaphylaxis never killed anyone. Joe! That is remarkably, patently not true. That is factually incorrect. See, this is what happened. This is why you can't say this shit. This is why you can't say this shit to people like Joe. Because then they eat things they're allergic to and die. 4. Toilet paper? There we go. God, there's so many. We're not even going to finish these all tonight. Hot damn. I thought we were saving time by, like, not actually looking at memories these are unlocking. I mean, I guess that is still true. We did save time by not doing that, but Jesus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We might be able to get a marker out of that 3. This one has to be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1. All right. This one should also be at 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Yes. It's been non-lethal so far. Just get in here! Are you listening to this? Don't let him! I'm so sorry this is what you're signing up for, is a lifetime of smacking chocolate out of his hand. Jesus. Ah. 3. Okay, we have several rows we got to just knock right off. Incredible. 1, 2, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I can definitely get some of these marked, though. 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blank, 1, 2, 3. Okay, those are the guaranteed hits, so I'll leave those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that has to be that 5. That's easy. That has to be that 5. That has to be that 5. And that has to be that 4. This has to be related to the 7. She bopped me. Oh, I think I just saw Jeff walk by. That means the dogs are probably not asleep. Or that was a ghost. Guys, if I die... I'm gonna keep... Hey! Oh no, it is both! If there's a dog still awake, I've had a puppy cam requested. If you could assist. 4... This has to be a 5. That could be either way. 3... Okay. Okay, that's that 4. Yes. And then you're there. Okay. Cool. Oh, I heard a doggy. I heard a doggy. Hello, buddy! Oh, there we go. We got the best kind of puppy cam. That one. That button. There he is. Look at that tail go. Look at it go. Oh, and a Tucker! We got a double puppy cat. Tucker's like, no, I'm following you. That's fine. That's fine. He won't stay, and that's okay. We got... double puppies. Cutie patooties. I got so distracted. Okay, well, Tucker left as I knew he would, but Griff's just gonna lay there. What do we got going on? So 3 has to be in this spot. So 1's gotta be here. 1 has to be here. Maybe not necessarily. Okay, so we got 1 has to be here. 2, okay. Oh, I actually think these are guaranteed. Yeah. Mr. Floofy Button, Mr. Blondie Boy, yes. I love my pups. They're very good boys. That's for the 5, so that has to go there. And that has to be my 3. Oh, actually, 3 blank, yeah. 3 blank 5. Yeah. Ones. So many 1s. So that has to be 1. 1 blank 1 2. That has to be a thing there. 1 blank 1 2 3. Blank 1 2 3 4. Okay, yeah, that could go either way, so I'm gonna leave that. That's a 5. 2 3 4. 2 3 4. 1 5. That's a 4 start. That's a 5, and that's the only thing in this row, so we'll do that. Alright. 2 2 1. Nailed it. Also a 1. 3 2 1. Those have to be solid. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Oh wait, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. No, that's not right. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yeah. So that one has to be filled in. I was mistaken. It has to be a 3. Oh. So this has to be a 2. So that has to be a 1, 3. Yes. So that has to be... yes. That has to be my 2. That sweet, sweet pup. He didn't want to snuggle with me last night. Usually the dogs are sleeping in bed when on Critical Role nights, Jeff will let them up. And they warm my spot for me. It's very nice. And then I shift them slightly out of the way, and then I climb into bed. And it's wonderful and cute. Except somebody didn't come snuggle last night. It was very upsetting. And I'm still offended, clearly. As you can all tell. And it's that... Oh, I was like, there's the one right there! He got up and left while I was talking shit about him. That's incredible! Oh, he knew. What a jerk. How dare he? Okay. He likes cuddling me this morning. It was rad as hell. Hell yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can block those. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 7. Well, if all the 2's left, that's also blocked, so that has to be 1 there. Could feel it coming. Yeah, like a blood sugar crash, but for Jen talking shit. I feel like that is an effect I've been told I have on people. They can tell when that's about to happen. And they're like, I need to take cover. Well, that has to be a 1 then. This also has to be 1. That's 2. That's blocked. Oh boy. 2, 1. That's gonna be a 1 somewhere, but who fucking knows? That's part of the 3. The 2 has to be down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's my 2. That means that's a 1. So that's the 2. 2. This might be the last puzzle we do. Maybe we'll do one more. I don't like that a lot of Picrosses and Sudokus and things will show a timer to be like, here's how long you've been working on this. I don't like that this doesn't. Which, granted, it's probably good because also I don't feel beholden to a timer now. So it's okay for me to, like, get distracted for story time and whatever. But... it's like a perfume bottle. Cologne, same thing. We'll do one more because we started so late. And then I think we'll call it. It's the awkward season where Yasha still wants to cuddle, but she's so warm it gets uncomfortable times. Oh yeah, 100%. 1 blank 1 2 blank 1 2 3 4 5 6. I didn't mean to mark that one. 2 blank 1 2 3 blank 1 2 3 4 5 3 blank 1 blank 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay. Oh man, we're marking so many things right off the bat. I love it. Oh, I'd love it even more if I just stopped hitting the wrong buttons constantly. So either this is my 1, or the 1 is above it, so this has to be blank regardless. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're just like working it. Yasha insists on being under the blankets with me too. See, the dogs don't like being under the blankets. They like being like on top, but like pushed up real close. Or like maybe I'll put like a separate little blanket over them when they're in the bed. They don't like being under the blankets as much. Probably also partially because, like, one, I furnace, which is what we call, like, I just give off a ton of heat while I'm sleeping. Like, a ton. It's kind of, I feel like, should be mildly concerning. And so between that and the fact that I also use a weighted blanket, they're just like, no, do not want, thank you. Okay. We did a lot pretty quick. Which I'm kind of afraid means I fucked up somewhere, but... that could be a lot of things, so I'm not gonna... 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Horizontals... 3 blank. Oh, so this has to be... that has to be there. That's a 3. I missed my weighted blanket because it caused me to furnace. Yeah, I have a really hard time in the summer. I have a really hard time in the summer because it's like, okay, cool, like, I cannot sleep without the weighted blanket, but then I overheat because I give off so much heat when I'm sleeping. So it's like, it's a catch-22, and so it's like, I end up trying to slip under the weighted blanket, but then I have to leave my feet out enough that I can cool down, but not so much that it is now distracting. It's a very delicate balance, and one I'm not good at. And so then I end up like tossing and turning, and then no one sleeps. And the cycle begins anew the next day. Alright, 4, 7. That's a 4, that's that. That's 3. Can't do anything with that. You're a 1. You're fucking hitting wrong buttons again. That's what you're doing. That has to be 2. 1, 2, 3, blank 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. 3, that has to be there. Perfect. 1, blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that has to be a 1 because it has to be a 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that has to be there. I'm not gonna fuck with any of that. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, it's already done. That's a 3, so that has to be. Okay. 2, 1. Easy. Also, Yasha destroyed mine. That would be a problem. That would be a small problem with that. Yeah, it's fine to ask. I've just told the story a bajillion times, but the short version is we met in college. We had, Jeff and I had classes together. We technically met for the first time in what is effectively Physics 2 in college. But we didn't really, like, talk to very much, because we were in separate sections of the class and only were together on test days. And then we had quantum physics together, and we ended up being, like, lab partners and study buddies. So we were friends for 2 years before we actually started dating, which I think is, I don't want to say there's like a right way and a wrong way to have a relationship, but damn is being friends with somebody for a while before you start dating fucking awesome. Because it was like, at that point, we'd been friends for so long, we knew everything about each other and knew all the dirt, like the things that you might, like, I wouldn't say, like, hide from a significant other, but would, oh my god, so much just happened! Fucking Josh showed up and gifted more subs! You've gifted 60 subs, that's insane. Josh, thank you so much. And that also triggered Britty to be at 12 months, which is nuts. Caden fucking has like, Fruit Bat has one, that's awesome. Caden's got a sub. And then Otter and Heinz is so good. Josh, like, dating friends is a nightmare. Oh, so much. Josh, thank you very much for that. And for gifting another 5 on top of that. So much. Oh my god. You're just, like, trying to make sure you never get knocked off that leaderboard. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Josh. How are you? How are you? Did you say dating friends is a nightmare? I don't... See, I thought it was great. Yeah, we had been friends, like, we each were dating other people when we met. So we got to, like, watch each other go through other relationships a little bit. And so we knew exactly what we were getting into by the time we were finally like, we should try dating. There's so many. Oh my gosh. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, we're most of the way through the second list. Started dating someone I've been friends with for 20 years. I mean, like, I'm not saying, like, every friendship is gonna be a good relationship, but I feel like a lot of good relationships come from being friends first. Like, it's not like a mutually, like, it doesn't necessarily go both directions, for sure. It's just like, oh, anybody you're, like, really good friends with, you could easily date. My camera has decided it doesn't need to thank you. But, so I'm like, just because you're friends with somebody doesn't mean you should date them. But I feel like if you're to date somebody, being friends with them first does work very nicely. Because then, like, there are no secrets. Or very, very few. Okay, so 3s. No, do that. 3, 4. Josh, thank you very, very much for that. I super appreciate it. I hope things are good. I hope things have been going well for you. I miss you. I don't miss being in that building together. I don't miss any of that shit, but I do miss you. Okay, I gotta go back to thinking numbers. 3, 4, 8. Okay, I don't know what to do with that yet. You're 4. You're 3. Oh, I don't know. 2, 3. Yeah, okay. No, that was right. That was right. Don't miss the building either. Yeah. It's very empty now. I drove past it the other day and that parking lot was empty. Remember when it was impossible to find parking there? Remember that? Just trying to go to work, couldn't park. Not a problem now. Anyways, just gonna let that go. I don't know what to do with that. 3, 3. You're blah. Okay, you're done. And you. No. I did one of these wrong. Oh, no. It's that. There we go. Is it a ring? It's a plunger. It's a plunger. We got it. Planning on spending a week vacation back in town. Oh, dude, let me know when you're going to be here. And go get coffee or something. Okay, but like I said, I said that was gonna be the last puzzle and we were gonna stop, but Josh just got here. It dropped it. He dropped it a bunch of gifted subs. So I feel like we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. Hey, and Rhaegar's here. Shit, we gotta do it. Yeah, you just now. Yeah, my cup has been green screened for like years. I've had this cup for a very long time, and it always happens, and I always make comments about it. Blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blank. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This music's great for this. Oh my god, so much stretching. Okay. You know, you say my water cup is like I have 2 cups I use for water. I have 2 cups. There's a purple one and there's this one. Those are the only 2 water cups I use. Oh. God. Oh, we got the posture check and the stretching. All right, so we're doing the stretching. We're gonna do the shoulder rolls. Sit up. Okay. Okay, we do that. Sit up straighter. We're good. Everything's good. All right. 1, 2, 3. Blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blank. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's only that direction. Okay. Yeah, let's do the verticals. 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, can't make it all the way. Can't make it all the way on any of those. Maybe on this one, we'll wait on you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, blank, 1, blank. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Could probably also do that one, but I'm not gonna fuck with it yet. I feel like this gives me a lot of starting points. But 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this has to be blocked off because this one was already here. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. That's okay. 1 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 blank 1 blank. Oh! 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one just goes straight across the board. 1, 2, blank, 1, blank. Yeah! Dope. Yeah, Griff came back! He's in the second, he's in the further bed, but he is back. Oh, you know, we had a puppy cam, left over. So there you go. You can kind of see him in the back there. Okay. So this has to be the 3 because there's not enough room otherwise. So that's pretty good. That has to be the 6. 1 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these have to be connected. These have to be connected. As do these. As do these. 1 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 1 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Either this is my 2 or this is my 6, so that one has to be filled in, which means that has to be a 1. So then it's gotta be 1, 2, blank, 5. By 5, I mean 6. Numbers! Numbers, numbers. Okay, back to this. 4, that has to be the 4. So now I get to block all of that. Oh, you know what I didn't get to do today? I still haven't been able to watch the finale of Starstruck. Starstruck Odyssey. I need to do that. Very excited at the announcement that Brennan Lee Mulligan will be DMing the next Exandria Unlimited run. That's gonna be dope as hell. I love that man. 4, 8, 3. Good. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yep, gotta be like that. Done. Starstruck Odyssey is the latest season of Dimension 20. Which is another D&D actual play show, which I love. I've loved a lot of the seasons in it. I like Dimension 20 because it's a bunch of little bite-sized pieces. Like, all their seasons are, like, between... I say all of them. So I think the shortest one was... can't remember the name of it. Oh, no. They're not Harry Potter one. That was, like, 6 episodes, I think. 4 or 6, I don't know. And then you've got, like, Star Trek Odyssey was just 18. And they're all between, like, an hour and 2 hours. So you can get, like, a full story in a relatively short little bite. Didn't like Unsleeping City, but I've liked the rest of them. I got distracted in my own brain again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's got to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, no, that's correct. Okay. Oh, these are ones. So I can easily do that. Misfits and Magic, thank you! Yeah, Fantasy High, I'd like to see them get back to. let's do 1. I mean, okay, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so yeah, this has to be 1 and 2 down here. So this has to be the 4, blank, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that has to be happening there. There's no way it's not. That has to be there. 1, blank, 1, 2, okay. Liz, why would you say that in chat? I feel like you're just asking for trouble. Like, I know most people here are pretty good, but also, like, why, though? Like, you are playing with matches in a flammable internet space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this has to be the 4. Kill that. That will also have to be the 4, but I don't know in which direction, so we're not going to do anything with that yet. But which means that has to be the 1. And I can't kill anything else because even if it's like 4, I don't know where the 2 is going to be. 1, blank, 1, 2, 3. 1, blank, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that could fit. 2, blank, 2, blank. Okay, so this has to be the 3. The Evan Kelp show. Watching everybody say that name and their reactions to it was the best. 4. No. 10. There we go. 11. Got it. 4. 2, 1. 1, 3. 2, 1, blanks. 4, got it. Okay, we're good, we're good. 3. We're almost done. Get your last minute chat comments in, because we're gonna wrap it soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. All right, here we go. Fucking nailing it. Party popper? That's why I added the who I'm not naming on purpose, but listen, doesn't matter. Anybody who watched it will know exactly who you are referring to. They'll know. It's very obvious. Oh my god, Josh, is this you trying to bribe me into doing more? Is this you trying to bribe me into doing more stream? Because, like, it is partially working. Thank you for the other 5. You've gifted 15 subs tonight? That's insane. That's insane. I just had to check and make sure my math was right. That's fucking buck wild, sir. Thank you very much for that. There's so many tiaras going everywhere. I feel like I gotta do more now. There's just 2 puzzles, but the puzzles take long enough. The puzzles take a while. Murder by Numbers is my favorite Neil Simon story. Okay, we'll do another one. We'll do another one. We gotta. I gotta give the people what they want, specifically with the Josh what he wants. Just blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Save some money for the charities. Yeah, I mean there is that. That's gonna, God, it's gonna be wild. I guess it's a good time. Well, yeah, since we're wrapping up, we'll talk about that again. So yeah, next weekend, if you missed the beginning of the stream, next weekend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next weekend, I will be participating for my 3rd/4th, depending on how you count it, year in Wartburg's Cure for Crohn's stream adventure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll be running next weekend on Saturday and on Sunday. There's a whole host of streamers that are doing things for it. I will be on Sunday. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I couldn't decide what I wanted to play this year, so we've decided to turn it into a bid war. And so at the end of the streams on Saturday, if the donation total, rounded to the nearest dollar, is even, I Have to play. Yeah, you guys get to choose what kind of punishment, pretty much, I have to go through, what kind of suffering I endure. If it's even, I have to try a Zelda randomizer. I will be doing the Ocarina of Time randomizer. And if it's odd, I will be playing Faces of Evil, which is the other unspoken tragedy that is the Zelda CDI entry. We did Wand of Gamelon a while ago, and so thought it'd be fun to put that up. But I couldn't pick which one, so I'm going to let you guys decide. So, wherever it's sitting at, that'll decide what we're doing on Sunday. Oh boy! It's going to be a time and a half. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I don't know which one is worse. Yeah, it's like I said, it's two very different flavors of suffering. So it could really go either way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They both have their merits, that's for sure. So pick your poison, or pick my poison, I guess. You're picking my method of death. It's gonna be. Water just tried to escape my cup and splashed up at me. Did not appreciate that. 7, 8, that's 14. So that's pretty close. 6 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Nope, don't do that. Why would you do that? That has to be there. That has to be there. So yeah, well, there'll be a link going up with more information and like the raffle prizes and all that good stuff once the schedule of who all is exactly participating and what time slots they're at, once that's all figured out. Don't worry, it will go in the Discord, I promise. Now you can see all the cool wood burnings that Wartburg's prepared. I've thrown in a set of dice, so that'll be real cool. And yeah, it's gonna be a hoot and a half. There's like the people who are confirmed are it's gonna be a good time. So I highly recommend you check out as many of the people participating as you can, and join in the shenanigans. 5. Let's see. 1 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Cool. Blank 1, 2. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay. That has to be a 5, so we'll go there. That could go either way, so I'm not gonna fuck with that yet. That can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that has to be there, so this has to be the 3s. No, it's a 3, so that has... Nope, that has to be the 1. No 5 there, no 5 there. That has to be a 1. Alright. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. That is what does you in every time. Okay. Again, the 3. That has to be the 3. Can't be a 2. I've been chugging through Ether Sea. That's been a hoot. I am pulling up. I gotta double check which episode I'm on. Things are absolutely. It's one of those things when they were doing the quiet year and they're like, this thing happened. I was like, well, that's gonna come back. And it just did. So, I hope that was vague enough that people who don't want spoilers don't know what I'm talking about. And people who know exactly what I'm talking about know exactly what I'm talking about. Apparently towards the end of episode 22. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can do that. Four blank. This 2's got to be down here. That can't be the 5, so it has to be here. Does Ether Sea give better vibes since Griffin is back behind the screen? Absolutely. Clint still does not understand how to play D&D. Still doesn't know that when Griffin says, I need you to roll something, that he rolls a d20. Still doesn't know that somehow. But yes, I'm getting, I wouldn't dare put it anywhere near, like, it's not as good as Balance yet. I'm gonna say yet, just because I don't know, but it definitely feels better having Griffin running the story, for sure. Like, I'm enjoying listening to it. 1 blank, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Oh, goodness. This is, it doesn't matter what Josh does. This is gonna be last puzzle. I know there's only one left after this. I am actually tired. I'm not doing a 2 a.m. adventure again, it turns out. I do actually want to sleep. What the fuck, Clint? I know. I was like, I could give all of them a pass in Balance, and especially Clint, where I was just like, you've not done this before. You're all learning together. Like, even Griffin hadn't done it before. And it's like, yeah, of course. Like, it's gonna be rough. And when it got to the end of Balance and it was still a problem, I'm like, okay, but also you're only playing for like an hour. Our episodes are only an hour. You're probably playing for a little bit more than that. But I was like, okay. And then that it persisted through other games. I was like, this is getting bad. But I didn't listen to any of Graduate. I didn't listen past like the 5th episode of Graduation. So I was just like, it's gotta be better now. No, it's still not. What do I roll? Every time. Every time. Or also clearly not listening to the thing Griffin just said. And then being like, oh, what about this? And it's like, I literally just said that. A lot of that. Clint is the Ashley. Or Ashley is the Clint. Take your pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay, so that's there. 1 blank 4. Yeah, so Clint is killing me. Slowly. But surely. So I guess that is still very, very balancy. Okay, we got, like, some fucking fallopian tubes and a uterus going on here. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's gonna go that way, but we'll see. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. 1. Okay, well, now it doesn't look like that anymore. This is very deformed. Not you, Ashley! Sorry. I realized what that sounded like. Not you, Ashley. I'm talking at Critical Role, Ashley. My apologies. I was talking because Ashley fucking drives me crazy. Just with all of her shit of not reading a spell, and like I'm so hope she hasn't tried to cast Burning Hands in a very long time. I'm really hoping someone finally got through to her that it's not a touch spell. God, I so desperately need that to have been resolved. Because, like, I can't hear her do that one more time. Okay. I mean, this has to... Oh, this is gonna be the vase of wilted flowers. That's my guess. Take it back. I take back my curse. Yeah, please don't curse my poor wizard is so traumatized already. Please do not make the fanfic also terrible for her. She needs a hot girl month of the mistress as a little treat. I think is how you phrased it. Nope, it's more like stage lights or whatever. A TV camera. All right, there we go. All right. Listening to Taz Balance with my mom, and I listened to it, and I'm like, you should have gotten an opportunity attack. That spell level straight. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So I recently re-listened to Balance. Now that I actually, like, know as much as I know, especially about clerics. And I'm like, there's so many things that I'm like, he should not have, like, they never do anything with concentration. And then also, just shit was like, I'm gonna cast this, and I'm like, that's like a 4th level spell. You can't do that. So many of those. So many of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I hate it. I hate that I'm just gonna leave the 1, but also it's their fault for giving me 17. That's so many, and also an odd number. So that's their fault. It is, like, 11 now. So we did, like, 5 an hour. However that works out. I could figure... Like, isn't that 12 minutes per? Yeah, I'm not doing another one. We're gonna call it. We're calling it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, at some point I've gotta have... No, I don't want to, like, no, I didn't want to... No, I want to go back to the... I want to... Return to title, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to... How do I click on it? Do I have to... Or is it... Can I only view the memory? Oh, I can only view the memory when they're all done. Okay, I thought it was per individual ones. I was like, first of all, why are there 16 fucking memories? But also, oh... Josh, thank you for that 71st gifted sub. That's so many! No, I'm not doing it. I can't, because then we're gonna have to watch the memory. That means I'm gonna have to do voices, and I don't want to do that. I want to go sleepies. And a very long day. And then tomorrow, I gotta do, like, organizing stuff for Jeff's birthday, while also doing a shop update. It's a whole fucking thing. It's so much. You have something to look forward to now. That's what it is. Where are my buttons? There we go. Sleepies greater than voices. Absolutely. Starting next stream with starting memory. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll start next stream with do that one puzzle, do the memory, and then go into the third case. So there we go. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I super appreciate it. I massively appreciate all the resubs and all of those gifted subs from Josh. Holy shit. Thank you very much.